oversee all the operations to make sure all the rules and regulations are properly followed. They've got multiple years of experience here. First off, we have the Vice President of USA Powerlifting.
Good morning and welcome to USAPL Arnold's 2023. This is the first session of the morning for the Masters of Iron Bench. We're about to start in a couple of minutes. This is the first flight of the morning.
All right, report to your positions. We're going to start momentarily. And ladies and gentlemen, my co-announcer, Mike Perkins, the Carnival Barker. Give him a round of applause. It's going to be me and him and me all weekend long.
We will be starting the session shortly with Eugene Weiss, who will be out first, followed by Joy Black and Rosalind Such.
The morning session is just bench only, right, Mike? Just bench only. Platform one, bench only. And ladies and gentlemen, the President of USA Powerlifting, making this all happen, having a big round of applause out of Alaska, Dr. Larry Naylor. I don't know where Priscilla is, but I'll get to her later. Any music back there? All right, you ready, Tony? We won't wait. The bar is loaded, says Tony. Give me a round of applause. Here we go, USA Powerlifting.
So the session has started. First out is Eugene. He's coming out for 65 kilos. There are 10 lifters in this first flight.
He's a Masters 5. That means he's in his 80s and he's out here.
So Eugene is Masters 5, so he is 80 years old. That was a lovely opener. Nice and easy, which is what we want to see.
Hold on.
It's a good lift for Eugene. 3 white lights for Lee. Next, we have Donovan Thompson, who is coming out for 142.5 kilos. He looks ready to come out. I don't know if that's his coach or his handler, but that's Jen Thompson with him. So, not quite ready for Donovan yet.
Donovan Thompson. I've worked out at Donovan's gym. It's called Thompson's Gym out of Denver, Colorado.
Okay, I think the bar's loaded correctly now.
A lot lighter than Janet Donovan. Donovan's opening up raw.
It's always interesting to see who wants what handout and who doesn't. Okay, that seemed a little bit grindy, but everyone benches differently, so that could have been easy for him. Who knows? Next up, we have the same weight on the bar, so 142.5 kilos for Brian Brubaker. I think that's how you say his surname. Apologies if I'm wrong. It's actually surprisingly busy in the audience this morning, so I was expecting a lot less people here, considering it's an 8 a.m. Start session, but it's nice to see. Wow, that was a good press. That was a really controlled descent. And that's a good lift for Brian, 3 white lights. So next out is Will Shelton, who is a Masters 2 lifter. He's coming out for 150 kilos.
Bars ready. Here comes Shelton.
Wow. It was a very controlled descent, very, very strong press from Will. That's 2-1 for Will. Next out we have Derek Anderson. He's coming out for 175 kilos.
All right, the next lifter is Derek Anderson. Coaching by Kenyon Brack out of Minnesota, American Strength Powerlifting Gym, owner and proprietor Kenyon Brack. But here comes Derek Anderson. Bars ready. Good morning, Mr. Anderson.
So the bar is loaded for Derek. He wants some blocks for his feet. So we're just waiting for them to bring those out for him. Okay, it seems like he's not using them in the end. Or he's waiting for them. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what that was about, but... that was a really good opener from Derek. Next out, we have Sergei Shadian, I believe. Again, I'm sorry if my pronunciation is bad or my accent is bad.
He hails from Colorado. Sergei is also an accomplished Russian folk dancer. After his third lick, we might have to do a little show up here for you. He's an accomplished Russian folk dancer, Sergei Shadyan.
Okay, so that's Sergei. He's coming out for 185 kilos for his opening bench. He's, I believe, wearing a bench shirt, so he must be, yeah, he's equipped Masters 3.
He's lifting with a bench shirt on. I believe this is our first equipped lifter. Hey, Kathy, is he a Masters 4? Masters 3. He's in his 60s, folks. He's in his 60s with over 400 pounds on the bar. Give him a round of applause for that.
Oh, no, that didn't quite go for Sergei.
I think he just missed the bubble. Missed the bubble.
And no lift. I now have Katie Dodge, who's joining me this morning for the commentary. Hi, Katie.
Hi.
We have one more lifter in this flight, which is Jorge Castaneda, I believe. He's coming out for 205 kilos. He's in Raw Masters 2, so there's only one equipped lifter in this flight this morning.
George, 205 kilos, 451 pounds, ladies and gentlemen.
So he's got the blocks for his feet. He looks happy to be here, though. This is a good opener, I think.
And the judges agree.
They did. Got 3 white lights. Oh, that was a replay of Sergei, I believe.
Yeah.
That confused me a little bit. Okay, so we're on to second bench attempts now. So we've got Eugene, who's coming out for 70 kilos. His opening bench was 65, which was a good lift. So hopefully he comes out and smashes his second attempt too.
The bar's loaded for Eugene Weiss. He hails from Allentown, Pennsylvania.
So Sergey has come out. He's just setting up. So, sorry, not Sergey, sorry, Eugene. So Eugene is a Masters 5. So that's pretty incredible. That was a good second attempt, I think. And 3 white lights for Eugene. I wonder what he'll pick for his third attempt. So we now have Joy Black, who's coming out for 72.5 kilos, so that's a 5 kilo jump from her opening bench.
St. Joe's got it all. Bars loaded for Joy Black.
And the bar is loaded for
Coached
Joy.
by Paulie Steinman out of South Brooklyn Weightlifting Club. That would be in Brooklyn, New York.
And this is her second bench press attempt, 72.5 kilos, 160 pounds.
So Joy has quite a narrow grip, doesn't she?
Yes, she does.
Very long arms.
Usually a lot of lefters are out closer to that 81 centimeter mark, but she's got hers at grip in quite.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, what an insane range of motion there. That was a bit too heavy for Joy. It's a very controlled descent, and quite a long pause for her, actually.
She'll have one more try at that, though. Come back
Yeah,
and
hopefully,
about a body weight bench for her.
Yeah, it is. That would be. Hopefully, she comes back and smashes it on her third. We now have Rosalind Such, who's coming out for 90 kilos. So that's a 5 kilo jump. Donovan is a Masters 2 lifter.
All right, give him a round of applause.
And that was just a little bit too much for Donovan on his second attempt. He'll have his third to come back and take another shot at that one.
Yeah, hopefully he gets it on his third. We now have Brian, who's coming out also 150 kilos, so same weight on the bar, and same jump as Donovan, 7.5 kilos from his opener. This is a state record attempt. Brian is in Masters 1 category. Wow, he really tried to fight that one. Unfortunately, it was a little bit too much for him. Do you think he might be able to come and get that on his third?
I think he could, yeah. Straighten up that setup a little bit, keep it tight, and push it on up all the way.
Yeah, I hope he's able to come and get that lift. We now have Will Shelton, who's coming out for 155 kilos. So his opener was 150, so it's a 5 kilo jump for him. Hopefully this moves well. Will is a Masters 2 lifter. I can now see pounds, so if I'm correct, this is 341 pounds
Correct,
approximately.
yes.
Yeah.
That was a good lift for Will. Looked a little shaky at the start, but he powered through that one pretty easily.
Yeah, I noticed that on his first, actually. He was quite shaky at the top, but it was a very easy weight for him, so hopefully he comes out for something nice on his third. And we now have Derek. Derek's coming out for 185 kilos, so this is a 10 kilo jump from his first for him. He is in Masters 2 category.
Good morning, Mr. Anderson. Coached by Kenyon Kraft, American Strength Barbell.
So after Derek, we have 2 more lifts for second attempts in bench. That was a lovely second attempt. 3 white lights for Derek. We now have Sergey. Hopefully that's how you pronounce his name.
I believe it is.
Yeah. He's coming out for 187.5 kilos, so Sergey is equipped. He's the only equipped lifter in this flight. So that's he has gone up 2.5 kilos from his opener, which was I don't know with equipped. You don't know what it could be. So hopefully this helps him get it up. Seemed to get stuck on his chest on his first attempt.
And sometimes with that shirt, if you get just a little bit of an off placement on your touch or start up just a little bit off, it can cause you to miss the lift.
It's very technical, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And sometimes that little bit of extra weight can help bring it down in the right position and not have to fight it down into the right spot.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully this works in his favor.
In comes Sergey from Aurora, Colorado, coached by Coach Gaudreau, 19-time world champion Gaudreau.
I'm not sure what's causing the wait, but the bar has not been announced as loaded yet, so
It looked like they were removing the blocks, but I'm not sure what they're trying to correct right now.
not sure where the center ref has gone either.
So we are finishing up second attempts and we'll be headed into thirds. And since this is bench only, in this competition, they can change their third bench up to 2 times, just like a deadlift and a full power meet.
Okay, so hopefully we might see, depending on how they're feeling, some changes. The jumps I'm looking at so far are interesting. We've got Will who jumped 5 kilos from his first, and he's going 10 kilos now to his third, so yeah, must be feeling confident.
Yeah.
Feeling good. So we're still waiting for Sergey to be able to come out for his second bench. I'm really not sure what's going on, to be honest. Pretty sure he's not enjoying his time in that shirt right now. No. Okay, the bar is now loaded for Sergey. Whatever issues were happening have obviously been solved.
Not quite there today for Eugene on that third attempt, but he's got his first two and in his 80s.
That's incredible, isn't it?
It really
I
is.
really hope that's me. It's a shame about his third, but you know what? He gave it a shot. So we now have the same weight on the bar for Joy Black. She missed her second attempt. I can't remember what for. I think it was yellows. I'm not sure. So hopefully she gets it this time. Maybe it was strength. I can't remember.
I believe hers was on strength.
Yeah,
so hopefully
maybe it was.
she's able to overcome that on her third attempt here.
Very, very narrow grip. It's incredible.
Give her a round of applause for that attempt.
It's a very long press press command. I wonder if that threw her off, because I feel like her first was quite a quick command, so maybe that threw her off. It's a shame. So she got her first bench in, I guess.
Yes.
But yeah, unfortunately she's missed her second and third at 72.5 kilos. But we now have Rosalind, who's coming out for 92.5 kilos, 2.5 up from her second.
After Rosalind comes Lee, after Lee comes Thompson.
This is 203 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, give her a big round of applause for 200.
It's interesting to see the different jumps that everyone makes. You know.
And it could be on these, if they're secure with their placing, they may be throwing on maybe a personal record to get that
Exactly,
in on the
yeah.
platform.
Wow, that was a fight, but unfortunately not there for her today. But you know what? She's still got 90 kilos, so she should be happy with that. We now have Lee coming out for 125 kilos. He is Masters 1 lifter.
And it looks like Lee does have some competition in this. He's currently in first. I believe Brian will be his, so Brian may be watching to see how Lee's lift comes out and may change his if necessary.
That's when it starts to get a little bit more interesting, doesn't it? Lee's a very, from what I've seen today, very tidy bencher. So I feel like he could be quite a consistent lifter, which... That was a really nice third attempt.
It was. That was a good attempt choice.
What do you think about that, Gina?
Not 2 to 1. Okay, so he still got the lift, so I'm not sure what that red light was for. I'm not
It was
sure.
a yellow card on the
Yellow.
side. That could have been a heel or the butt coming up. He didn't miss his command, so it's not that one.
Yeah. So Lee is the first 3 for 3 lifter of this flight. We now have Donovan coming out for 150. He missed this on his second attempt, so hopefully he can come back and get it now.
Denver, North Carolina.
So Donovan's in 4th place at the moment. I'm not sure that this isn't going to move his spot, is it?
It doesn't look like it will.
No.
So he's probably just going to come back and try and hit this lift that he missed on his second attempt.
Yeah.
Just not quite there today.
That's a shame, but you know what? At least he got his opener. It's better than no lifts. So we now have Brian, who's coming out for 150 as well. He also missed that on his second. Hopefully he can get this. He is a Masters 1 lifter. He is in 2nd place at the moment. This will keep him in 2nd place.
If he benches this, he goes from silver to gold.
Oh no, sorry. So this will take him into gold then.
Yes.
Okay. So he really needs this. What a fight.
Good effort to go for that first place medal.
Yeah. You know what? He didn't really have anything to lose just reattempting what he failed on his second. It wasn't a bad choice. So now it's Will Shelton. He's doing a 10-kilo jump to his third. He only jumped 5 kilos from his first to his second. So this is quite a big jump for him now.
It is, but it sounds like this is possibly moving him up a medal, so
That makes sense, yeah.
take the shot at that higher placing.
Just like that, 363 pounds. The lift is no
Oh
good.
no. That's two red lights there from the side referees. 2 yellows, wasn't it?
Yes, it is 2 yellows.
Such a shame. But you know what? It was a big jump for him and he got his second attempt, so
It was, and it was a shot at moving up a medal placing, and he took a shot and just wasn't quite there today.
hopefully he's still happy with his performance today. We now have Sergey coming out. So Sergey is the only equipped lifter in this flight. He jumped 2.5 kilos from his opener, which he missed, from 185 to 187. He also missed his second, so he's now reattempting for his third. Again, with equipped, who are saying so many things can go wrong. You said you thought he kind of was struggling on the way down near his chest, wasn't he?
Yes, it seemed on these shirts, sometimes it can feel like there's almost a bubble as it's coming down towards the chest, and he was pulling through that. So we'll see if this one goes a little smoother for him.
Wow.
And just like that, that one went down smooth and right back up, and the judges agree.
Wow, so he went from almost getting no lifts to bringing himself back. That was a really nice bench. This is why I enjoy watching equipped. Anything can happen. Wow. So, congratulations to Sergey. We now have Derek coming out. So Derek is doing 192.5 kilos for his third. So that's a 7.5 kilo jump for him.
All right, the bar is ready. This is 192.5 kilos, 424 pounds.
We have one last lifter after Derek, and that will be the end of this flight. Hopefully we see 2 good lifts.
Give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
So unfortunately he did not get that. That was 3 reds. That was on strength, I think. Well, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it looks that way, and it didn't look like it was going to change his placings. That may have been thrown on what he felt might have just been there today.
Exactly. Could have been a PB. Could have just been what they thought would go. He should still be happy though. He's 2nd place, so not a bad place to be. We now have Jorge, who is the last lifter of the day. He missed his 2nd, which was 210 kilos. He's now coming out for 212, so he's 212.5, sorry. He's decided to go up 2.5, so I'm assuming this is taking him and keeping him in 1st or taking him to 1st.
Looks like this will keep him in 1st place.
Wow.
Got the weight up. What did the judges say?
Unfortunately, that's 2 to 1, no lift. That was again 2 yellow cards.
Yeah, it looked like that was his heels again.
Heels again, yeah.
It's unfortunate to miss a lift on some little technicality
know.
like that.
So that now concludes the 1st flight of the morning. I'm not sure if we're taking a break yet or not.
I believe we will be.
We will?
I believe we'll be doing the awards for this, and then the next session will be the Masters Pro Bench Finals.
Okay. Well, I think we'll be back in about, I imagine, 10 minutes. We have approximately 10 minutes. Yeah, so we just have the ceremony, which will be in about 10 minutes, and that will be all. The next session will be at 9:30 a.m. So we will see you then. Thank you for tuning in to this morning's session, and thank you, Katie, for joining me.
Yes, thank you for having me.
got the medals, I'd like to introduce an individual that's going to be coming out. He is a multi-time world champion. He and his wife are the only husband and wife couple that are in the Powerlifting Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, he is a forensic psychologist. I say this all the time. That means he knows what you're thinking before you do. Ladies and gentlemen, the president of USA Powerlifting, please give a warm round of applause for Dr. Larry Maley.
Thank you, Gino. First thing I wanted to do is welcome you all to the Arnold Sports Festival. This is our 16th year here. We strive to make it bigger and better every year, and I think we succeeded this year so far. In the Masters of Iron Bench, our objective is to allow people the biggest stage in the world to qualify and to get their pro cards. And 3 people did today, 2 of them I see here. And so we're going to call them out here and give them the honor of having proven that pound for pound they're some of the best lifters in the world. They earn a pro card, they are eligible to compete in our pro series, and as they come out, please give them a big round of applause. Jackie, come on out, please. We'll be giving them a patch that says USA Powerlifting Pro Series, and they will have earned their pro card. Our pro athletes qualifying today in the female division, Joy Black, please come up.
On this next one, so both platforms going to get taken.
Okay.
Do you want to do platform 1 and I'll do 2?
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, I know what to do on that. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine then, man.
Is that on?
Sergey, come on up. Sergey Shabgun, also earning his pro card today. Please give him a round of applause. And we can't find the other one. Jorge Castaneda will also earn his pro card today. And the last one, Jorge Castaneda.
Thank you.
The newest USA Powerlifting professional athletes. They're a little bit excited. Please give them another round of applause.